what's going to happen when you eat really good food? You're going to have lots more energy, right? You're going to be able to be fast in your training, you're going to be able to be fast in your day, you're going to feel a lot better. Anybody get tired at their desk at school? Every hand should do that. I know you guys do. Yeah. Right? So you battle that by having a big breakfast and eating good quality food. And don't try to limit it. Right? So that's nutrition. I want to end nutrition there because I could talk about that all day long. That's another one of my fortes. But give me other questions you have on food. Anything else? Any glaring questions on food? Awesome. Let's move along. Who's in the gym right now? Who lifts weights?
I did last year.
Did last year? So let me ask you this. Sit-ups in a minute. So why do you guys play sport? This is fun. Get fit. You're good at it. Why else?
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Okay. Does anybody want to be the best? Put your hand up if you want to be the best. How about this? Put your hand up if you want to be mediocre. Who started sport and was like, I just want to be in the middle of the line. I want to be super average. I want to get lost in the crowd. I want nobody to know who I am out there, and I just want to no interest in finding my potential. Right? That's nobody. Nobody starts sport like that. Everybody wants to get into it and be like, hey, you know what? This is going to be awesome. Everybody's got those visions in the back of their head, like, hey, I'm going to, kick the game-winning goal, or I'm going to pin this dude from this other school that's top dog, and then I'm going to be top dog. Okay? So let's come back to that quote again. If you want to be above average, you have to do what others won't. You know what a lot of people aren't doing? First is you're not sitting here listening to this. Okay? So what's that? Yeah, because we're above average, right? We're already doing something. You know what you guys aren't doing? You're not at home playing video games right now. You're listening, you guys are paying attention, and you're in here after school, and that's the first step. That's awesome. Do little things all day long that other people don't do. Okay? Like, who wants to get better at doing push-ups? Perfect. Put your hand up if you did push-ups today. Awesome. Great. Put your hand up if you're going to do push-ups tomorrow. Okay? Put your hand up if you did push-ups more than once today at a separate time. Okay? Awesome. When do you do push-ups? When? When you're at home? Awesome. So, great. That's awesome. Why? Why do you work out 5 days a week? We're digging. I'm not putting you on the spot. Yeah, to get fit. Why do you want to get fit? Look better? Yeah, what else? Play basketball better, right? So these are all catalyst things to bigger stuff, right? The challenge, right? You've got these end goals, these things you want to get to. This is the work that you do behind the scenes, right? What you don't do is we don't, all right, go on magic diets, look for supplements, look for all this stuff. It's hard work. Right? I did a rant the other day, did a Facebook Live thing where I talked for a little while about choose the harder way to do things. Okay? Don't look for the magic program, the magic this, or the special food, the supplement. Find the hardest way possible to do something. If you're doing push-ups and they get super easy, stop halfway down. Stop here. Hover there. Come up fast. Come down slow. Put your hands on something so you got to go down lower. Put your feet up. Find a harder way to do things. Because then when you finish that set or whatever it is you're doing, right, you're going to appreciate being done with it more. Okay, so I make everybody that comes to my program find the hardest way to do something possible. Right? We carried something heavy. Everybody knows what kettlebells are? Kettlebells? A weight. So we carried a weight, right? And I said, hey, we got to get back to this spot. And I staggered cones all over the room. It's like make your own path, zigzag. Right? And what people end up doing is all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to go here, then here, then here, then here. Hey, Johnny's making another lap round before he comes back. I'm going to make another lap round. I'm going to work harder than Johnny. And that's cool. How many people sit in the back of class? Okay? How many people sit in front of class? Okay? I want you guys get out of your comfort zone at some point by next week. Sit in the front of one of your, do you have assigned seating?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes? So if you don't have assigned seating, ask a question in one of your classes. Even if you already know the answer, ask a question. Okay? For one, it's probably not the cool thing to do, is it? It's probably not the cool thing to do to sit in front of class. It's probably not the cool thing to do to be that person that answers every question. But you know what? What's that? Like eating in class? You can ask questions between bites.
No, you're not allowed to eat.
Not allowed to eat in class? Eat between periods. Yeah, eat on the walk. Okay? Get out of your comfort zone and ask a question. Sit in the front, do things like that. Because then it becomes better, it becomes cool to stop being indifferent. Okay, you guys know what indifference is? That's that, if you would raise your hand and you said, I want to be mediocre, that's indifference. So you guys all raised your hand when you're like, hey, I want to be the best at what I do. But it happens in every aspect of your life. You're not going to just be the best at basketball or just be the best at wrestling. If you are trying actively to be the best at wrestling, you're probably also going to be doing awesome in math. You're probably also going to be picking up that dirty sock in the house, right? You're just trying always to do a little bit extra everywhere because that's what carries over. It's all part of the same thing, all right? So, what other questions do we have? Shoot me with something. Make something up. Here we go. Get outside your comfort zone. Make up a question. Ask a question. What do you got?
I asked the list of questions.
No such thing. Ask a question.
No comment.
Think of something. It's going to get awkwardly silent if nobody asks a question. What do you got?
Have you ever broken someone's arm in an arm wrestle?
No. Nope, I don't arm wrestle. I'll tell you why. Because I only make decisions that are going to better myself. So there's a Olympic rowing. You guys know what rowing crew is? Rowing boats. So they have to make a decision. This is an awesome thing. They have to say for everything they're going to do, their question is this going to make the boat go faster? Because their sole job in life is to make the boat go faster than the Olympics. So my job is to get better at all the things that I want to do. And arm wrestling might sound like fun, but I'm probably going to jack my shoulder out. I have great shoulders, right? So it's probably going to hurt quite a bit, so I don't do it. So not to put you on the spot, but that's why, okay? So you need to have a goal. You need to have an aim. Hey, I want to be the best at wrestling. I want to be the best at soccer. I want to be top 10 when I graduate high school, because all that stuff starts now. And every decision you make, is this getting me closer to further? Because nothing toes the line. There's no, I'm just staying even. Every decision you make, everything you put in your mouth to eat, every training session, every extra rep, every skipped rep, every skipped training session brings you closer or further from what you're trying to do. Right? Is it going to make the boat go faster? I want you guys to remember that. Okay? Unless, does everybody actually row a boat? No? Okay. So then it becomes completely just metaphorical. Does it make the boat go faster? Okay? What else we got? Ask me another question. You guys have access to a weight room?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're with an adult? Is it Proctor?
I'm an adult with keys to the weight room.
Hi, adult with cheese.
Yeah, but that's just
Who's
awkward.
your best friend? What's up?
We have, we can go to the gym from 5:30 to 7.
Awesome. A couple days a week?
5 days a week.
Great. Yeah. So who wants to get stronger? Okay. If you want to get stronger, find a way. Ask this guy. Be like, hey, is there a time I can get in the weight room and go do it? You're all right. Easy to see. Right? You see that? Give him the nod. Hey, ask this guy. Hey, can I get in the weight room? Can I do that? Push-ups at home. This guy's doing push-ups at home. This guy's going to get a lot better. Right? You're doing the extra work when nobody's looking. You're putting in the extra mile.
Sit-ups at home today.
Yeah, that's great. Something, right?
I don't even put
So, who doesn't know where to start? Who doesn't know where to start? Okay? So you guys all know where to start? Awesome. So then do it. Take action. If you don't know where to start, pick something, even if it's wrong. Do it. This is other saying, paralysis by analysis. What's paralysis mean? Can't move. What's analysis mean?
looking.
So what do you think paralysis by analysis means? You're not moving because you're overthinking, right? So there are too many roads to go. I don't know which one to go on, so I'm going to stand right here and not take any of them. That's paralysis by analysis. Just pick one. Just go. Just start. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be on the perfect program. You don't have to have the perfect coach, perfect weight room, perfect whatever. Just do something, right? Whether it's like, hey, you know what? It's Saturday. First decision I'm going to make is I'm not going to sleep till noon. I'm going to get up and I'm going to take the dog for a jog. Something like that. Take your dog
My
jogs.
dog is like this big.
You go by yourself.
That's great.
Yes. Find a hill. Go to the park. So check this out. Go to the park, do some push-ups, do some pull-ups, do some sit-ups, stuff like that. Perfect.
Although I shake going on.
So you can do one pull-up, you can come down, you can wait 2 minutes, you can do another one, you can hang out with friends, you can do another one, you can do another one. By the end of an hour, you'll have done like 8 or 9 pull-ups. Yeah, accumulate a bunch more. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be super complicated. Just find ways to do it. All right. What else we got, guys? What do you got?
As far as time goes on there,
No. What do you, anything you want to touch on? Anything you want to talk about? Anything?
I'll wait for this thing to time out.